Everyone is competition. Remember that. I always hear oh, it's not competition. Bullshit. What's up, everybody? It's the Game Changer here, and today I want to bring you a video that I believe is very, very important. As you can see, I want to tell you some surefire ways that I believe that you can make $100,000 a year as a barber, and even if not 170, 60,000 dollars a year, for sure. I'm pretty sure this will work. These are steps and methods that I took. So, and I think it's a lot of game. It's some good game that I'm about to give you. That if you follow it, and it's not easy, but it's not hard. It'll require a lot from you. Then I promise you will see everything you want plus more. And not only to reach $100,000 a year, I want to give you some advice and tips, methods on how to market, how to sell yourself, how to grow your clientele, and just to stay booked. You know, how to get to a place to where you only have to run off of appointments. You know, stick around. I believe this is about to be some good gems and jewels for you guys. But first off, I want to start with the mental part, the mental aspect, because it's so important. You know, it's a good headspace is required to be elite, to be special. I believe none of us are born great barbers. None of us is chosen to be a great barber. It's on you and what you make of it. So I'll first talk about the mental part, then ways we can market, then what is required of you behind the chair on social media, what's required of you as a whole to be great in this aspect. And these are actually methods that you can carry over to other parts of your life to be great as well. So let's get to it. Step one, first is mental, all right? For you to be great, for you to be a phenomenal elite barber, you know, because you have okay barbers, you have growing barbers, you have good barbers, you have elite and special barbers. That's what we're talking about here. And it's not many. To be elite and special is, man, you're a perennial all-star. You know what I'm saying? You're not just going to the all-star game once a year, every year. And what is the mental makeup of someone special? Cutting hair, sports, whatever. You have to figure out who you are and what you are, right? I believe, not to get too spiritual, but God created us. So there is a piece of God in all of us, right? So you are special. It starts mentally. One thing I hear a lot of is humble. I want to be humble. If you look up the definition of humble, you shy away from or you suppress your greatness, to suppress your esteem, to suppress what you are. Now, I'm not telling you to be cocky or conceited or arrogant, but believe in what you are first, right? So until you understand the greatness that you are, whoever you are, then you can't achieve it. I don't care how many tutorials of mine you watch or any other great barber on YouTube. I don't care what you watch. Until you say to yourself, I am unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? Until you speak those words or have that feeling, you gotta have a certain type of swagger. If you look at every great athlete, every great scholar, you know, they all have a certain type of swagger. Not different kind of swagger, but they have a swagger. And you gotta have it. I got my own swagger, you know what I'm saying? And it won't be broken. You can't break me. You have to set a standard for yourself to look forward to, so that you can't disappoint yourself in others. When I say that, right? So I run around, I say, I'm the greatest, I'm the GOAT. I can't be beaten. Whatever shop I go to, I will be the best, right? So I don't wanna be a liar. I like to put pressure on myself, because people always say pressure busts pipes, be careful what you say. Pressure also creates diamonds. So I put pressure on myself to live up to my standard. I set my expectation and I exceed it. So when you put that kind of pressure on yourself, growth has to come. If you say, listen, I'm the best. This cut I'm about to do, if you're gonna be the best cut this client ever had. I don't care who cut your hair before this. So when you speak these words and you believe it, you're gonna live up to it. I mean, that's in you. When you speak it and you believe it, it'll come, right? So first, it starts with the brain. It doesn't start with the hands. It doesn't start with, it's here first, right? So develop a mind state, develop a championship mind state. If you guys ever watch me on my Instagram, I have 2 daughters, and they're pretty exceptional athletes. They're really good, right? But when I train athletes, when I train my daughters, or a friend of mine who's a free agent right now for the league, it's here first. It's not just, because everybody can be big. You can be big and strong, but what is your mind, right? So it's mentally, it's mental first. The other part of the mental is this. Don't just speak it, work towards it. If I set a goal to, I'm gonna hit 225 50 times, I'm gonna achieve it, right? And you say, but you said if I achieve it mentally, it'll come, right? But you haven't hit it yet. Along with the mental, you have to physically prepare as well. So you feed the mind to feed the body to achieve. It's all a system, it's systematic. So first I tell myself, I'm gonna hit 225 50 times. But along with me telling myself that, I train for that. But as I train, my mind is there as well. So back to correlation with hair cutting. I say I'm the greatest all day, boom, boom, boom. I say it. All day as I cut, mentally I'm here, but I'm working towards it because I'm putting greatness on this cut. I'm not rushing the cut out because I'm behind on my appointments and I have to hurry up and catch back up, or I need to hurry up and get this quick buck. It's a walk-in waiting in. Mentally, I'm not rushing for anyone. Until I see perfection or greatness in this cut, the cut shall not leave my chair. So first is the brain. Find out who you are, because I'm telling you you're great. But until you find that and understand that no one can rival you, that's your mind state. You have to have that. I can't be mad at you for saying you're the greatest, but work towards it. Find your mind state, speak it into existence, but work for it at the same time. That's the first step to great success behind the chair to get to $100,000 a year. Because people see your energy. People love swagger. Women love a man with confidence. It doesn't have to be loud confidence, but a woman can see your confidence in how you posture, how you stand, how you talk, how you walk, how you carry yourself, how you shake hands. Clients see it as well. So you have to spew confidence. You can't spew it if you don't think it. Okay, so that's that. Second, now let's talk about as a barber. Behind this chair, to get to this money, I'm about to give you the method that I chose and I still pretty much live by. The path that brought me to where I'm at and one that I still live by. It's unorthodox, it's not easy, but I promise you it will work. You have to train your body and be willing to literally outwork and stay longer than anybody else, right? Every place that I've ever worked, my coworkers swear I'm crazy. When I tell you this, I'm not lying. I come in at 8:30 usually on my busy days, and every 30 minutes I have an appointment. I stay till probably like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, cutting all day. No lunch breaks. I stop to get water. No, I don't eat. And you have to have that hunger mind state. When you're standing behind this chair, you have to outwork everyone. Your work ethic has to be considered insane to everyone else. Bro, I don't know how you do it. You working 16 hours straight? Man, I'll come in at 8:30 in the morning, leave at 12 a.m., come back at 8:30 in the morning again, do the same thing again. I program my body for that. I refuse to be outworked. It's just not, and then the first cut is gonna like the last cut. Don't always cut how you feel. Just because you're tired don't mean the cut is tired. But it comes back to the mind. I'm programmed, I'm not losing. So when you choose to outwork everyone, when you choose to work the hours no one works, and let's be realistic, right? We all want off days to make our schedule. You can't do that in the beginning right now. Every day you're available. Every day you're cutting. Just until you build to where, you know what, you can kind of sit and coast and pick and choose. I can pick what day I want to be off now, but I know when I come back, I'm booked all the way up. But don't always look at the established barbers around you in the shop because they've been doing it for a while, or most of the time when a barber kind of sets their schedule and they come and go as they want, they're kind of comfortable with where they're at. So I don't care if they're making $50,000 or $30,000 a year. That's good for them. But if you want to get to an elite level of clientele, overflowing clientele, elite level of skill, elite level of financial gain, you have to do more. 2 times, 3 times. Be available. I mean, when I say literally work for 16, 17 hours a day, 3-4 days a week, do it. And even if you're not cutting, be there. I'm not telling you to be at the shop at midnight if you have no clientele. That's absurd. But in retrospect, be there. Stop leaving the shop. Just because you don't have any clientele, don't go to McDonald's. Sit down. You're not that hungry. It's kids in foreign countries and third world countries. They're hungry. You're not hungry. I gotta grab me a bite to eat. No, you do not. Sit down. Eat you breakfast. Chill. Get you some bottles of water, because if you hungry, take it out on the cuts. You should be hungry for them chops, not for food. Because half the time when I eat a little lunch, I get a little comfortable anyway. I don't want that feeling. When I'm standing behind this chair, I need to be hungry so I can take it out on these cuts. It's extreme, it's far-fetched, but I'm telling you, it worked. I'm gonna tell you something that clients notice that that most barbers don't understand. They watch you. Other people's clients watch you. I get clients all the time, man. Every time I'm in here, you in here. You work like, I've never seen anybody work like you. You're a hard worker. Other people, clients telling me that. You don't think they see that? You don't need to go on 2 and 3 and 4 lunch breaks, lollygagging outside with your friends. Man, come in this shop, sit in the chair and wait. The hardest thing to do is patience. Patience is an art. You have to understand that you're not gonna be booked all day at first. But sit down. Just sit and wait. Make your face familiar with the ones around you, with the clients around you, with the walk-ins around you, right? That's another big thing for me. So when you're behind this chair, when I first started cutting hair, I had nothing. I slept in the car. My wife was pregnant, my first daughter. I had just left college, and it didn't work out. So I needed this. You know, I didn't have the money to take care of a family, a wife, and a girlfriend, and a child. I asked God. I said, God, if you give me an opportunity to provide, I promise I won't let you down. Just please, just give me a chance. And God gave me the chance, and I'll be damned if I half-assed it or half-stepped it. This is your chance. When you stand behind this chair, you make what you want to make. But you have to be willing to do more than anyone around you. It's cool you want to talk and play, but don't leave, stay. You have to be willing to go above and beyond everyone. And it shows, people notice. And then you build your endurance and stamina. Man, I can literally work 20 hours a day, easily 4 or 5 days in a row. My mind gets me through. I have a reputation to uphold. I speak certain things that I gotta live by. I can't be putting no trash out. I don't care if I've been cutting for 20 hours. No one cares. You think if you done cut 27 heads a day and the last cut after a 20-hour shift was trash, you think tomorrow when you go to Walmart, the person who sees him say, bro, your haircut trash, you must have been the last. No one cares. Consistent effort and outwork everyone. Trust me, it works behind the chair. As far as marketing goes, social media is free. Use your outlets and be creative, right? Let's talk about what a hashtag is first. Basics of social media. A hashtag is the number sign and any word. It's basically a URL. If you're on Instagram, it turns blue. If you're on Facebook, it turns a bold black. And what that is a hyperlink between you and everyone else in the world who uses that same word. So let's say that I post a haircut and I put hashtag Arlington, Texas. Everyone who uses the hashtag Arlington, Texas, or goes to the hashtag in the search bar Arlington, Texas, will see your work. So you're globally connected now. So there's no reason why every haircut you post shouldn't have between 15 to 20 hashtags. So use them. Be creative. Great hashtags to always use. Since we're gonna give all the game, we're gonna give it all away so you can grow. Your city, your state. So Dallas, Texas barber. Hashtag # Dallas, Texas barber. # Dallas, Texas. # Dallas. # Dallas TX. # Arlington, Texas. # Arlington, Texas barber. # Arlington TX. # Fort Worth barber. Every surrounding city around you, because you know how many times I've heard, hey, excuse me, how you found me? Man, I just moved to the city. I went to search on Instagram. I typed in Fort Worth barbers and I saw your work. Boom. Boom, I'm connected with the world. Use your hashtags. Hashtag fashion, hashtag Instagram, hashtag art, hashtag artist, hashtag design, hashtag creative, hashtag barber, hashtag barbershop connect, hashtag barber TV, hashtag barber hub, hashtag US barber, hashtag international barber. Use your brain. Whatever hashtag you can think of, consistently use them. Another big thing for social media, a rule that whenever I'm teaching somebody or talking to someone about the power of posting social media and how to use social media to build your clientele, 3 to 5 posts a day, and 7 if you can, every day. Every day. Consistency wins. Just because you do one great haircut and you post it, but you don't post another haircut for 2 weeks, who cares about that one? Because The one person that needs to see that probably didn't see it, but if you consistently post 3 to 5, they can't miss. You know how many clients I've had that told me, bro, I watched you for a year and a half. I watched your post before I came to you. Dang, what? They're always watching and studying. Your online profile is your catalog, it's your portfolio, it's your gallery of art. So post. Post. Take pride in every single chop you do. Don't cut corners, don't cut edges. Don't fall into the rule of thumb, unwritten rule, every haircut should be 30 minutes. No! A haircut should take you as long as it takes to perfect it. Now I'm not telling you have a client in the chair for an hour and a half, but find your technique, find your strokes, use it, perfect your method. Bro, you know what I mean? I have OCD. I will cut a client, I will watch them walk out the door. If I see something that I feel I need to get, I'm going, hey bro, can you come in real quick? Let me just go in. Take your time. Because you're growing yourself. You're grooming yourself to be elite, not be good. It's barbers that's been cutting hair for like 20, 30 years and they just were good. Which is cool, good is great, you know, good is all right. But I just need more. I'm competitive. I'm so competitive. Like, I need to see somebody who I feel is even close to being as good as I am to make me better. I'm not gonna hate on you. I'm happy that you're great, but I need that. Yes, I need that. So, use your social media outlets. And also, be creative on social media. Be very creative. Make memes, make haircuts. Find a creative way to sell your cuts. And be dramatic. You know, be dramatic with the cut. The before and after pictures are always great. But post. Hashtag. Okay? Let's talk about prices. Price points, all right? A common mistake that I see in younger new barbers or barbers who are at a good level of clientele, but they still want to grow, they outprice themselves early. Now, we all have a value and we have a worth, right? I charge $30 a cut. Can I get more? Do I deserve more? I can. But you have to know your market, your area, and the price point, and also your clientele. Like, it's easy to say, well, you gotta respect my lifestyle, this and that, but you have to respect your clients as well. But back to price point, because we'll dive into that later. Don't always try to charge what everyone else charges if it's above average, just because everyone else is charging it. Because I charge 30, right? And I'm booked all day. But if you charging 30 and you cut like maybe 5 to 7 heads a day consistently, and you're not seeing a return or residual on that client, or that specific client, your skill level may not be at what you're charging. Or you just might not, you shouldn't go up on your prices until you're overwhelmed with clients at that price point and you can afford to lose. And then you will rejuvenate at the higher price point. So example, when I charged 20, I got so booked at 20, I was booked every day, boom, 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 boom. And I know I wanted a raise, I know I deserved more. I was scared to go up, but I was like, you know what? I deserve more, and I'm flooded with clients anyway. I can afford to lose some. Now, what happens is you destroy to rebuild, but you're not destroying the whole foundation. So I went up to 25. I had complainers, dang bro, that's I gotta leave. But even when they left, I was still good. And when more came back, 25 was the standard. Now, if a new barber come in and see me charging 25, but his clientele is not there yet, well, I'm gonna charge 25 too. He charged 25. But bro, you don't have a catalog. Like, you don't have a solid foundation to grow that on. So if you feel that your clientele is not there yet and you're charging a premium price, then just basically figure out what the average is in your city, right? If your clientele is not high, figure out what the average is in your surrounding area or city and stay there first. Don't charge above average yet because everyone else is doing it. You have to get comfortable and get a foundation. You have to get a foundation. There's no other way to say that. Like, you have to have, the concrete has to settle before you start building the wood, before you start putting the wooden frames up. So take your time. Like, no one runs, this is your business, this is your life, you and your families. Don't let people talk, like bro, barbers are very good at hyping everybody else to do what they do. Like, I had a coworker that went to $40. He's a really good barber. Could I have went up to 40? Yes. But at the same time, it's like, I know my clients, you know, and I have a lot going on right now, so I'm not in the mood to to drop and rebuild. You know, you have to know yourself. Be comfortable where you are. You can make $100,000 a year at $30,000. I mean, at $30 a haircut. You can make $100,000 a year at $25 a haircut. You can make $100,000 a year at that. But to make $100,000, $100,000 a year, to make $60,000, $70,000 a year, you have to be willing to put in what most aren't willing to put in. The standard is usually when most barbers, this is the truth, when most barbers start to make $1,000 a week, they get comfortable. It's $1,000, it's tax-free, that's $50K a year, you living good, you can get you a nice house, a nice apartment, you can do things, so you kind of settle in your marketing slacks. You're not really, you know what I'm saying? But if you want to hit that, ooh-wee, if you want to hit that, oh man, like I can, you know, live, enjoy, then don't settle. Don't, keep pushing. Keep pushing. I mean, I'm talking work. Just to start off, you know, then you can kind of set your standard and boom, 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 you can shuffle. But to build a good foundation in this industry, it takes those first few years, you have to be a dog. You gotta be a beast. You gotta want something that most can achieve. Not because they can't, they choose not to, so therefore they can't. Mental blockages goes back to step one, mental. Remember to post 3 to 7 times a day, every day. You can post haircuts that you posted 2 months ago. No one cares, okay? There's no rule against recycling your own work. Hashtags, be creative, use the, posting your story, all of it. Use the free outlets. Pass out cards, build good rapport. When you get a client in your chair, show your personality. Don't over talk them. Don't keep them in the chair too long, talking too much. But get that chop right. You know, get your skills up, but most importantly, get your mind right. You know, I promise you, if you follow these steps, you're gonna make $100,000. The time is now. You know, the average haircut back in the day was $12 a cut. Now it's teetering around 20 to 30. Come on, man. Come on, man. You can get it, but it's here. I refuse to be beaten, because I do. I'm not being beaten. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I just want to make sure I told you everything you need to hear. Any questions that you guys have, just hit me up. My Instagram name is dwright04. Or you can comment on here. I try my best to comment back. But be unbeatable. Be great. Be the best here. Because the body follows the mind. And the mind state is what you are. Alright, we're all made of, life is made up of memories, of choices. So the brain is the existence. The body is just a vessel. I'm getting super deep right now, but all I'm saying is it starts with your brain, and outwork everyone around you. Everyone is competition. Remember that. I always hear it's not competition. Bullshit. Everyone is competition. Your coworkers are competition. I love my coworkers, but it's my job to be the best. You're my competition. Like, yes, you are. We yes, everyone is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to take your clients, but I'm alpha. You know what I'm saying? That's my mind state. Always. So remember, everyone is competition. So when it's competition, it's game time, and I'm super competitive. Be competitive. Go get it. Oh yeah, in the comments. So speaking of, I want to know. Comment below your top 3 to 5 YouTube barbers or Instagram barbers. I just want to see. I want to see, well, you know, who you guys feel is the best. So just comment below. I've been seeing some pretty good barbers, but I want to check out more, man. Comment below your top 3 barbers from Instagram or YouTube. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If there's any questions, let me know. I'm here to help. I really want to see you guys grow. I'm going to be dropping a video soon. I got another tutorial coming actually. And I'm also dropping a video on how to file your taxes as a barber, because it's a lot of game. I want to tell you guys about that, because I learned a lot. You know, there's 2 ways to file, and I want to definitely give you the game that I learned on that. So hope you guys enjoy the game changer, the GOAT, and I will see you guys soon. Hope you enjoy. Take care. Subscribe, please, please, please.